Good afternoon, everybody. On this, what day is it? Thursday, January 17th. I do have makeup on today, and actually my eyes are killing me. I'm not sure if it is the eyeliner that I put in my waterline or the mascara or the terrible job that I did on the eyeliner on my upper lash line. My hand kept jumping. It was a mess. And I definitely went way too dark on my eyebrows. I really filled them in today. Yeah. Anyway, I put makeup on today. That is the important thing. I'm not doing a foundation review. I have my other two foundations for February that I haven't filmed yet. I have a hair that's sticking out right here. There's two foundations for February that I have not filmed yet. They are sitting on my table, but I haven't filmed those two yet. I have a high-end foundation and a drugstore foundation sitting on my table waiting to film for February. So one of these days I will do that. It's just Thursday mornings are really bad for me. It's actually Thursday afternoon right now. It's actually almost 2 o'clock. I am sitting on a webinar that keeps buffering. It's supposed to be my CIO, and it'll play for, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes, and then it will start buffering again. It's not good. And I've been doing this since 1 o'clock. So there's that. Almost an hour of like on and off buffering. But anyway, it's almost 2 o'clock, and this is like the first time that I've been able to breathe today. I did go get my hearing aids checked. She made some modifications to them because I was telling her how loud they were. So she did make a couple of modifications, not major things, but a couple of minor modifications. But I did that over my lunch break because it was only like a 15-minute appointment. So like less than 10 minutes to get there, 15 minutes for the appointment, and then less than 10 minutes to get back. So that was my lunch. But for right now, I am trying to do this. Like I said, this is my first time that I'm actually getting like a breather today. That's not like been crazy hectic since this morning. Because as soon as I logged on, I started reviewing a document, then I got on a conference call, then I got, the conference call lasted longer than it was supposed to, and then was my lunch break, and then it was this, and just one thing after another. I have a list of to-do things that came out of the conference call, which I have to do, and yeah, good times. I don't know what's reflecting. Is that the window on my glasses? I think that's the window. It's kind of overcast today. It's not like horrible, but it's not fantastic either. And I have lip gloss on that is sticking together. Can you tell that I like have ADD or something? I don't know. I am so far behind on everything. I'm behind on comments on this channel. I'm sorry to everyone who comments, Lisa, Beth, and you guys have pretty much been the only ones who've stuck with me and commented. I'm just very far behind. I'm 2 days behind on vlogs. I haven't loaded the vlogs for Tuesday or Wednesday, and today's Thursday, so there's that. I'm gonna get those done tonight because I got all of my Epic Beauty Fail for next week done. I haven't done anything with my OmniZ Vegan for next week, but I'll do that too. Well, I won't do it. I won't do all that tonight. I'm going to focus on the vlogs tonight. There is a PTO meeting tonight at my Nick's school. Neil's already in college, but Nick's school, where they're going to talk about flip-flopping the start times. I don't know if they're doing this anywhere where you guys live, but right now the kindergarten through 5th grade start at 8:30. And the 6th grade through 12th grade start at 7:30. And they do that because, they stagger the busing and all that stuff, right? They want to flip-flop them. So they want the kindergarten through 5th grade to start at 7:30 and the 6th grade through 12th grade to start at 8:30. Now for us, Nick is going to be in 6th grade next year. He's in 5th grade this year. It won't matter, like at all, to him because he starts at 6:30 now. Or 8:30. He starts at 8:30 now. They're going to do this. No matter what parents say, they're going to do it. They presented it to the school board before they did anything with parent outreach. So they've already decided they're making this change. They don't really give a crap about parents and what parents have to say. They don't care. So for us, for Nick, it's not really going to make a difference because he's in 6th grade next year. He starts at 8:30 now. He'll just start at 8:30 next year. There's not going to be much of a difference for him, like at all. Actually, there will be zero difference for him at all. And the fact that I work from home 4 days a week helps there as well because I don't have to worry about, daycare. And Nick is old enough that He gets home at 3:45, and John usually gets home sometime between 3:45 and 4 o'clock. So Nick is almost 12 years old. I mean, when I was 11, I was babysitting 3 younger siblings. But Nick is old enough that he can spend 15 minutes alone at home if I'm not here. Like on Mondays, if Neil's working, and that's actually what happened this Monday because I had my therapy appointment. Nick got home at 3:45 and John got home at like 3:55. So Nick was home for like 10 minutes alone by himself. But like I said, he's 12 years old. He's not, or he's almost 12. He's closer to 12 than 11. So he's not like a child, like a little kid. So, you know, he can spend 15 minutes alone. He can take care of himself. He can get himself a snack, work on homework and that sort of stuff. He's never alone for long. You know what I mean? Anyhow. Plus, I've been doing half days in the office, so he hasn't even really been doing that. Like, he hasn't even really been having 15 minutes alone in the afternoon, because of the fact that I have been going into the office in the morning on Mondays, but coming home at lunchtime and being here anyway. So he hasn't really been having that, but he's old enough that he can handle 10 or 15 minutes by himself. And if John actually pushes it and gets out of work on time, he's actually here by 3:45. There have been times that John has beat Nick home. Like, John gets home before Nick. So, part of the reason why Nick gets home first is because we live so close to the school. The school is only a little bit over a mile to the east from us. It's along the same road. The road that goes behind our house, the school's on. About a mile down the road. Mile and a quarter, somewhere in that range. Anyway. So that's tonight. Long story short, that meeting is tonight where they're going to present it and get feedback from parents. Personally, I think it's a horrible idea because I can have a teenager come home from school at 2:30 and not have to worry about them being, getting in trouble because 6th graders are, 12 years old and up pretty much. Well, yeah. So you turn 12 in 6th grade. Nick's a year behind, but his birthday's at like the end of the school year, so he would actually be turning 13 in 6th grade. Anyway, regardless, middle school and high school kids typically can come home at 2:30 and be okay. You know what I mean? I would not be able to have my 1st grader come home at 2:30 and be home alone. I couldn't. Now, I'm not going to have any more children. That's very sad to me. I mean, some people might be okay with it. For me, that's very sad. I really wanted to have a 3rd child. It just isn't going to happen. It's never going to happen. But if I did have a child, I would be very upset if my school district looked at me and said, well, my 1st grader is going to come home at 2:30 and my 18-year-old isn't going to come home until 3:30 because of reasons. And I mean, they've got to, they're saying that teenagers need more sleep and all that stuff. And I don't know, maybe I'm putting too much of myself out here on the internet, but when I was in high school, my parents told me to go to sleep. You know what I mean? And I had a job, and I worked until 10, and most days when I worked in the evenings, I got home at like 10:15, and I wasn't going to sleep until 11 or 11:30. And guess what? I got up and I went to school the next day. I mean, they're saying that there's like research studies and stuff that say that children's internal clocks are all screwed. I don't know, but basically I feel like the school is saying that 2-parent households that are working, or even single parent, like, can you imagine, like, oh my gosh, if I was a single parent of an elementary school kid in like kindergarten, 1st grade, 2nd grade, and you looked at me and said, your kid's gonna come home at 2:30 now, I'm like, what? And they do have after school care. The elementary school has a before school program and an after school program. At the K through 5th grade can go to this before school and after school program, but you pay for it. It's an expense, and it's a separate expense if you do in the morning and in the evening. That's an expense that a parent can't necessarily afford if they're a single parent household. You know what I mean? Or even a 2-parent household. I don't know. I personally think it's a horrible idea. Maybe there are other people out there who think it's a fantastic idea. But like, when Nicholas was in the lower grades, Neil was in high school. So Neil would get home at 3:30 2:30. I'm sorry. Neil will get home like 2:30, 2:45, and then Nick would get home at 3:30. And I trusted my 16-year-old to babysit my 9-year-old. You know what I mean? I can't have my 9-year-old sitting home by themselves and my 16-year-old coming home an hour later. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being ridiculous. I don't know. And I'm going off on a tangent on something that's not even really going to affect me. Anyway, you know, if Nick gets home at 2:30 or if Nick gets home at 3:30, I will be here 4 days out of the week. So anyway, I'm off on a tangent. I am going to go back to work. Actually, I'm going to go downstairs and get my bottle of water because it's not here. I usually put it in the fridge at lunchtime and then go down a couple hours after lunch and get it. It is 2 o'clock, 2:03. So I'm going to go get my water and get back to work. My screen never stopped buffering. So anyway, I will talk to you guys later today. Bye. It is 10 o'clock at night and I still have my makeup on. I've got to get this off. Although this is, so I have my Tarte Rainforest of the Sea water foundation. I think it actually sort of like makes my skin look a little bit older in spots. But on the flip side, I've had this on for 14 hours-ish. I don't know, something like that. And it's not bothering my skin at all. I don't feel like I have a ton of makeup on my face. It's actually pretty good. But I didn't edit any of my vlogs, so I'm now 3 days behind. I might get Tuesdays done before I go to bed. I don't know. It's not a very long vlog if I remember correctly. So we'll see. John is about to get in the shower. Nicholas has to brush his teeth and get his nighttime routine done still anyway. This is 16 minutes. I'm probably not going to get this done until tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. I've got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow for work. I've got to make some phone calls. Anyway, John just interrupted me filming the vlog. Anyway, tomorrow I have to set up interviews with 14 people. That's how many people we're interviewing, is 14 people for 3 positions.
Hi.
That's Nick saying hi. Anyway, I got off work. We ate some dinner. We went to Walmart because we were out of riced cauliflower. Like, what? How do we find ourselves out of riced cauliflower? So, and not entirely. Like, we just didn't have any plain riced cauliflower. So we had, like, cilantro lime riced cauliflower. And stuff like that. So, we went to Walmart and got, like, a dozen bags of riced cauliflower, 2 packages of mashed cauliflower, and then just some odds and ends. Like, I needed salad. We were totally out of salad, or not quite, but we didn't even have enough left to make my normal salad that I normally do. Like, I usually do 200 grams, which I don't know how much that is. Like 4 cups, a little bit over 4 cups of salad for lunch. It's like a bowl. A large bowl, but it's a bowl. So I usually do about 200 grams of salad, and I did not have that much left in the fridge. So we got some salad. What else did we get? Neil got some tea. I'm trying to think what else we got. We only got like a handful. Mostly we got the riced cauliflower. And then just a couple of odds and ends. Like I said, Neil got some tea. He also got, what else did he get? I don't remember. Just a couple of things. Not a lot, but it was snowing here tonight. And then John and I just had like an hour and a half long conversation about stuff, like his job and stuff. He's not having a very good time at his job, so. And I actually have a Buttercup sitting here beside me. And we washed the sheets. I washed both comforters during the day, and then I threw the sheets in. They're actually in the dryer. We have multiple sets of sheets though, so we actually got them at Target. We got a couple of sets of sheets at Target that are really comfortable. That's actually what this is. It looks purple. I think it's because my shirt is purple, but it's actually gray. It's a dark gray. There, it's not looking gray. But it's gray, and then we've got a yellow set of sheets, and then the blue ones that were on here. We've got like 4 or 5 sets of sheets that we got at Target that are all the same like brand and stuff. They just are comfortable. So we bought like one set. I think it might have been this set right here. Because it was on clearance, like 50 or 70% off or something like that. And then we realized how comfortable they were, and we ended up buying, like, over time, we bought a couple more sets. So anyway, the sheets that were on the bed are in the dryer right now. So I probably have to go restart the dryer and get that going again, because I don't know about you guys, but for us, it always takes at least twice through the dryer for all of them to get dry, because of, like, they get all, like, rolled up, and then, like, the center of the roll stays wet, and I think you guys probably know what I mean. It took forever to get the comforters dry, and even when I pulled, like, the gold one out that I'm sitting on now, the gold one, I had to lay it across the bed and then put the ceiling fan on in here so that it would, like, fully get dry. And then the maroon one is underneath the gold one. I washed the gold one first, and then I washed the maroon one, but they both got washed, they both got dried. Like I said, the sheets are in the dryer right now, so I gotta go reset those. But it's after 10 o'clock. I need to get Nick to bed here in a couple minutes. John's in the shower right now, and Nicholas is brushing his teeth. So we're going to get them in bed. Them meaning Buttercup and Nick. Neil and Wednesday are already in bed. So we're doing pretty good there. And it's supposed to snow this weekend. They're supposed to get between 6 and 12 inches of snow from Saturday into Sunday. And then it's supposed to rain. So it's going to be, like, heavy, slushy, wet snow and stuff. So that should be fun. Meaning we won't be able to leave the house on Saturday. That's not true. We will be able to leave the house on Saturday. Neil works. He works during the day tomorrow, and then he works during the day on Saturday as well, which is good because the snow's supposed to start, like, midday or, like, mid-morning. I think he works until 4. So if he works until 4, that means he should be home before it's, like, really, really snowing, if that makes sense. And he's only a mile down the road. If we feel that it's getting too bad, we'll just go get the car, and then we'll pick him up from work at 4 or whatever time he gets off. So anyway, Buttercup hears John talking to Nicholas. She wants to know what they're doing. Anyway, I might do a foundation review tomorrow. Might is the key word here. A lot of it depends on what time I get up. I've been really tired the last, like, week or so. And I ate all the things tonight. I ate dinner. And then I also had celery and a nut butter for a snack. I might do that again tomorrow because it was good. And then I also had a protein bar. So I went over calories by about 100. When I say over calories, my app is set to track to 1,500 calories. And then, like, it adds in for exercise. So I think I had like 30 or 35 calories from exercise today, which is not a lot. I know I don't get enough exercise. And I think I went over by about 100 calories. So I actually probably consumed about 1650-ish, somewhere in that range, 1630, 1650, somewhere in there. Yeah, somewhere in there. That's about how many calories I ate today. So I'll probably gain a pound tomorrow. It's gonna have to be okay. Anyway, today I am thankful that my day at work was super busy, which means that my day went super fast. Yeah. But that's it. I just realized that I don't have tomorrow's Epic Beauty Fail is uploaded, but I do not have the thumbnail posted. So it's currently, like, I just clicked on it. My face is like this. Not quite that. Close though. My face looks very funny. So I need to get that thumbnail done real quick before bed, before I go to sleep. So yeah. Anyway, I hope today was better than yesterday, and I hope tomorrow will be just a little bit better than today. I hope y'all are having a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.